that for those who aren't here, a recording is being made. I think it's not started yet. It has started. Right. A recording is being made, and we're trying very hard to make sure that events of this sort are able to go to as wide an audience as possible, and therefore we are taking that novel step of recording, and all of it will be available on the internet. Well, all of it will be available on our website, through our website, and it will be for this morning when you have the invaluable contribution of speakers. Regrettably, we haven't yet got the means to record all the other invaluable parts, which are the group sessions. I'm delighted to welcome our speakers this morning, Beth, Mark and Kathy. And I do just need to give a little bit of explanation. In your packs you will have full information about the programme today, and a little bit of it's got a little change in it, so can I just take you very quickly through so you know what you're expecting. Today we have looked forward to welcoming Viv, and Viv Cree, who is Professor of Social Work at Edinburgh University, was going to do an introduction. Your loss in not having Viv is my gain in having just a few minutes to explain to you what we're going to do. And then the other part which we're going to turn to gain is the fact that we have speakers who come long distances and committed their time, and each of whom would like to have slightly longer than we've meanly allowed them. So we're going to make that possible as long as I get on with this quickly. You also will note that from the original information, Andrew Lowe, Director of Social Work in Borders, had hoped to be here, and for unavoidable reasons he like Viv, was unable to be. But we are delighted that Kathy McNaughton, Manager at Multicultural Family Base, and somebody who many of you know, who's a very experienced manager in local authority too, has stepped in. We're very appreciative of that. Later in the morning, we have sessions, and we are welcoming people who use services, and we are welcoming students. I think most students who are going to participate in the small groups are now here. Thank you very much for coming. This again is an invaluable part of today. The service users who are joining, we are welcome at about 11 or so before we break into the groups. I just wanted to explain the kind of arrangement that by which we've planned today. You'll see behind me that this comes under the auspices of the South East Scotland Learning Network, and I just wanted to give you a welcome from the Learning Network for an issue promoting human rights, social justice and issues of power in qualifying social work education, which is key to our thinking and our wish to explore. I wanted to say that our speakers have prepared generously for this session. They haven't come with all the answers. They've come with questions. And for all of us, there is the debate to be had, the opportunity to think, to be stimulated to think more, and to think about how we change our practice. So all important today that we use all the opportunity to do just that. I wanted to tell you that the Learning Network is exactly what it says. It's about learning, and today is about learning. And this is one of a number of events that we have had and that we're planning. And for this particular one, I wanted to say this is the first in what I hope will be a sequence of issues that are of workshops, seminars, events that are looking at issues of social justice. We are a learning network which is charged with embedding a culture of learning and continuing employee development in the workforce. And as we know, the workforce is huge. And this is a very small part, and it represents a small part in terms that this is about the qualifying degree. There are many, many other people in the workforce who equally want to talk about these issues, and we look forward to providing that. We're supporting registration and post-registration needs, which are not absent from this issue today. We want to increase the quality, quantity and diversity of practice learning. And of course, it is practice teachers, practice facilitators, tutors, lecturers who have made a commitment and asked that this happens today have worked towards its achievement, so that we learn more for the degree, and from that will be spin-off for all other levels of training. And we need to achieve in the network support for workforce planning and development. So then I want to say very quickly that as a part of continuing employee development, we want you to give us some feedback today, and in looking at your presence today, we want, as we do with anything we're running in the Learning Network, to give you a certificate that records your attendance today, and it allows you to think about that in relation to your evidencing for CPD. So please, I make it a bargain really that the evaluation is completed, you hand it in, and the certificate